What's up, everybody? This is Shannon here with Back to the Cardboard, and welcome back to another episode of Sunday Signature Showdown. Today, we're going to start off, like we always have, with the vintage card of the day, and we are looking at a 1933 Gowdy of Epirixi. Beautiful card. I think it's funny to note that in 33, they weren't trying to sell the baseball cards. They were marketing that big league chewing gum. Epa here was one of the tallest players of the time at 6'5". A big left-hander who threw hard, ended up winning 266 games, and that was the most of the time until Warren Spahn topped it in 1959, and then later it was beaten by Steve Carlton. Most victories for a left-hander, that is. A intellectual from a well-to-do family, which is really rare from the time. He had two master's degrees, one in chemistry and the other in Latin. And in the off-season, he taught Latin at the local high school. From Culpeper, Virginia, and because of his big southern drawl, he was nicknamed Jephthah. Thought that was funny. He was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1963 and became the first player to pass away before he could give his nomination, his election speech, kind of like Dave Parker this past year. But anyway, today's vintage card of the day is a 1933 Gowdy Epirixi. Beautiful card, one of my favorite cards in my collection. And now, without further ado, let's move on to last week's winner of Sunday Signature Showdown. So, last week's winner, I say last week's, it's been a couple weeks now. Didn't have time really to make a video last week, but this week's winner from 2 weeks ago is none other than, drum roll please. Look at that, we are getting so high tech here. None other than Mr. Robin Yount. Focus. There we go. Look at that beauty. This one really kind of surprised me. I like both the cards, but the Yount kind of really won on a landslide. 12 votes to 4, if my math serves me correctly. But regardless, it's a beautiful card and well worthy of your all's votes, those guys who voted for it, and better luck next time to Mr. Brett. But just a beautiful card, beautiful signature of a great Hall of Fame player. Now, let's move on to this week's contestants. So here we have our first week contestant, the 1979 Hall of Fame inscription of none other than Cardinal great Lou Brock. Beautiful card. I love the look on his face with the inscription across the front and his Hall of Fame number right there, right below it. Just a beautiful looking card, in my opinion, of the Hall of Fame great Lou Brock. This card is very sharp, great registration, a little off center, but man alive, what an awesome signature. Now, let's move on and see who he's going to up against this week. So up against Lou Brock this week is none other than his teammate, also a 1979 on-card auto of none other than the catcher great, Ted Simmons. Beautiful card, another great-looking card. This card has just a tad bit better registration, in my opinion. More squared up. The signature is just as bold, right across the front there, and I love the look on Simmons' face. It's just a beautiful card, in my opinion, and I wouldn't be showing it. But man, it's going to be a tough one. This would be a tough one for me if I was voting this week. So let's get them side by side and take a look at them together. So here they are side by side. What do you think, guys? Man, just two beautiful autographs, two amazing cards. I don't really know what to say. This is going to be a tough one. It would be for me. So always remember the criteria we're looking for, okay? Both of these, you're looking at player significance. The value and appeal of an autograph often comes down to who signed it. And in this case, we got two Hall of Famers, two great stars of their day, and two beautiful cards. You know, this episode is going to appeal to Cardinal fans. So if you're a devoted Cardinal fan, then this one's for you for sure. So which one of these is more desirable? Signature quality, a clean, bold, and centered signature, preferably on card, which both of these are, rather than a sticker, makes the card really stand out. No smudges or fading on either one of these, or really either one has kind of a rush look to it. That to me, that hurts eye appeal. And then the card design, we're looking at the 1979 Topps baseball cards, and the overall look of the card does matter. So in this case, they're the same card. Sharp corners, yeah, the Brock is a little off center, but it is what it is. Not horribly bad. Both have great registration. So a well-designed card, a beautiful photograph, and a centered autograph really is what you're looking for. And both of these cards have that. So anyway, what do you all think? Which one appeals to you the best? Please vote down below. Your vote does matter. And, guys, your collection matters. Like I always say, collect what you love and love what you collect. And like these two great Cardinals players, keep swinging for the fences. Until next time, peace. Back.